What's up, guys? It's Will, the founder of Base Smokes here, and we've got some extremely exciting news in the world of cannabis today. Trump just signed an executive order demanding Congress to go marijuana from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3, and additionally include provisions to defend the hemp industry. Why is this so important is because the ban that was recently put in place that would take effect in another 11 months by the recent spending bill that reopened the government, that now has precedence from the president's support to get pushed back. Ideally, given an extra 1, 2, or 3 years, we have real time to get real responsible regulation in place that defends the industry for the regular average Joe operators that aren't big pharma and the consumers having the most accessibility to these products. Additionally, Schedule 3, although this is a to be determined thing because we don't have the actual rules in place, this is just an executive order demanding it to happen. Schedule 3 might only benefit the mega big pharma and MSO actors, where the average mom and pop shops might not see the real benefits of this, but it does set positive momentum for the industry, which has tax benefits that lets legal operators have tax deductions, which they aren't able to do as marijuana is still Schedule 1. And generally, it's just positive momentum that the President of the United States is not only verbally backing the cannabis plan, but signed an executive order to get real change and real progress. And this is the first serious change that we've seen in over 100 years for the cannabis plan, besides, of course, hemp. So as Base Smokes, the hemp business, what does this mean for us and the consumers today? Big win, positive momentum, but we're not done. There's still a very important fight that needs to be fought, and that's around getting real sensible regulation that defends the hemp industry as it is today. And by that, I mean the level of accessibility to both operators and consumers, not the fact that there's still technically no age gate in place. As a responsible operator, we support age gating. This product should be for 21 plus only, proper licensing and testing so that your supply chain is actually safe for the consumers. And there should be some sort of taxes where the government gets a fair cut of things, and that money can go back to supporting the economy, business, police, schooling, etc. All important stuff that the government needs money for. With that said, it's a big win on the board, and we have a lot of reason to celebrate today and into the holidays. So for everybody following along the story, thank you for your support. We're going to keep fighting and doing our part to try to make sure that this industry stays accessible for everybody. And at this point, all that we can ask is that you continue to show your support for the company as well as the responsible operators that are trying to make a difference in this space. And really, most important, that we continue to make our voices heard as consumers of this plant. This is a God-given plant, and it's very helpful for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. There's a lot of proof about that. And sharing our testimonials online, letting our voices be heard, that's how the government works. That's how we make real change, and that's how we create a society that everybody's happy to live in and be a part of. And most importantly, that a plant stays accessible to people as the medicine that we treat it as. Thanks again. We love you. Happy holidays. Peace.